The Jake Asman Show will begin shortly. Thanks to all these great Patreon members who help support the show. Get your super chats ready. Jake will be here in just a moment. If you love the New York Jets, this is the place to be. And now, the Jake Asman Show.
Stephen A. Smith weighed in on the never-ending "Can the Jets trust Nathaniel Hackett" debate. Is Stephen A. right? We'll talk about that and much more. Plus, another rap debut. It's the Jake Asman Show. Let's hit it and get it started. Man, our Jets are primed for a historic season. We bleed Jets green each and every day. This is not the same old Jets. We have Aaron freaking Rodgers. We have Garrett Wilson. Let's go. We have Breece Hall. Please subscribe and hit the like button below. Super chat, baby. Cut the line. We have Sauce Gardner. We have Quinnen Williams. The Jets bandwagon is loaded. Now it's time to talk all things New York Jets. It's the Jake Asman Show. Here we go, Jets fans. Welcome in, everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I sound like a broken record, but we gain new listeners every day who maybe are testing out the show. So please hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, it is free. It helps this channel continue to grow, trying to get to 40,000 subs by week 1 of the Jets season. Speaking of week 1 of the Jets season, Aaron Rodgers will be, God willing, the Jet quarterback that night for the second straight year on Monday Night Football. His offensive coordinator for the second straight year will, in fact, be Nathaniel Hackett. Aaron made headlines about a week and a half ago when he went on Mad Dog Sports Radio's Adam Shine program, and he said that, look, if Jet fans are concerned about Nathaniel Hackett, trust me, because I trust Nathaniel, and that's the end of story. So just the other day on ESPN's First Take, Stephen A. Smith weighed in on Aaron Rodgers' comments.
I agree with every word that Aaron Rodgers said. I'm going to repeat myself. I agree with every word that Aaron Rodgers said. I shouldn't say every word. I'm not talking about Nathaniel Hackett. I'm talking about when he says, trust me, meaning Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the National Football League, one of the greatest talents we've ever seen. Yes, he's coming off of the ACL. Yes, he's coming off the Achilles. Yes, he's turning 41 in December. But we know what this brother brings to the table. And that dude, Nathaniel Hackett happens to be his guy. Now, let me state this for Aaron Rodgers, and he's going to have to accept this. Most people associated with football or talking to those who are associated with football thinks Nathaniel Hackett is awful. They don't believe he has any business being a head coach, which he is not. And they don't believe he has any business being an offensive coordinator. And you, Aaron Rodgers, must understand that there are leaks emanating out of Florham Park, where the New York Jets facilities are, that have stated on numerous occasions you will change Nathaniel Hackett's play calling at the line of scrimmage. So you have to deal with that. Having said that, I'm the New York Jets. Well, the last time I made the playoffs was the last time Aaron Rodgers attended and actually won a Super Bowl, which was 2010. It is 14 years since the New York Jets have made the playoffs. You're in no position to challenge Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers says that that's the guy he wants, then that's what he wants. We can point to an Alan Lazard and a Randall Cobb and say they had 28 catches and only 2 touchdowns. That wasn't Aaron Rodgers throwing them the damn football. That was Zach Wilson. Thank God they upgraded to Tyrod Taylor as a backup now. But it wasn't like Aaron Rodgers was throwing them the football. I'm saying to you, if this man is behind center because of your history of ineptitude and futility and downright football abomination, you are in no position, if you're the New York Jets, to deviate from what Aaron Rodgers wants, so long as Aaron Rodgers is on that field to deliver it for you. If he says that's the guy he wants, then so be it.
Look, I agree with Stephen A. Smith. Not all his takes are bad. As some might say, all of them are bad. No, as Steve Asman would say, a broken clock is right twice a day. Look, say whatever you want about Stephen A. I'm just having some fun there. but I think he's spot on with that take, right? Aaron Rodgers deserves the benefit of the doubt. He has not played for the Jets yet. He's played 4 snaps. His guy's Nathaniel Hackett. That's his guy. So Rodgers deserves the opportunity to see it through with his guy. That's how this should go. This Jet franchise is all about building around Aaron Rodgers in this window. Why would you not believe in Aaron Rodgers if he tells you, hey, I can win with this guy. I've had success with this guy. The talent around Aaron Rodgers is better than it was last year. We all agree. Better weapons, better offensive line, defense that has now established itself as one of the best in the league, proving 2022 was no fluke. You have to trust Aaron Rodgers on this. What option do the Jets have? Move on from Rodgers? That was never happening. Go with Zach Wilson another year? Right? Your path to winning a Super Bowl is because you have a Hall of Fame quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. If he tells you Hackett's his guy, then you got to let him see it through with Nathaniel Hackett. Because we know it's Aaron's offense anyway. He could check out of any play call. I've heard Garrett Wilson talk about this. I've heard Garrett Wilson say the offense is Aaron. There's things they could do with Aaron they can't do with any other quarterback. He's seen 20 years of football. Aaron Rodgers is about to enter his 20th season in the NFL. He has all the answers to the test. So he just needs a coach that lets him be himself, that he's comfortable with, that has a good working relationship with him. This is no different than what happened in Denver when Adam Gase was Peyton Manning's guy. Hackett and Rodgers is Gase and Manning. Peyton Manning had the greatest season I've ever seen a quarterback have with Adam Gase as his offensive coordinator. He threw 55 touchdowns. If Aaron Rodgers tells you Hackett's his guy, then that's his guy. Do I have concerns about Hackett if, God forbid, something happened to Aaron again? For sure. But to Stephen A's point, at least they have a competent backup in Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod's a pro. And this team proved they can win with no quarterback last year. They won 7 games. So even with Hackett, I still think the talent level is good enough with a true backup in Tyrod. Say Aaron Rodgers suffers a conventional quarterback injury, rolls an ankle, and has to miss 3 games. I still fully believe Tyrod Taylor, even with Hackett as his play caller, can go 2-1 in that stretch, which is all you're asking your backup to do. My definition of a good backup quarterback is as follows. If your starter is out for 4 games, can your backup go 2-2 or 3-1? And if the answer is yes, you got a good backup. I think we all would agree Tyrod Taylor is a damn good backup quarterback. He's probably better than some starters in this league right now. So look, if Rodgers goes down, yeah, the season is essentially over as far as the Super Bowl. But we're not banking on that happening. We're not assuming he's going to have a season-ending injury on the opening drive of the year. Let's use Matt Stafford's previous season last year. He's a guy that's played through some injuries, has had to miss some time. He missed 2 games last year. That's normal for a quarterback of his age. Rodgers obviously older than Stafford. But still, Rodgers doesn't have an injury history. He takes great care of himself. And the only positive, and I hate even saying this because it's not a positive. It was a nightmare what we went through last year. We all still have the trauma from the Rodgers injury. Anytime I watch any of my sports teams now, I'm panicked anytime there's any sort of injury, whether it's the Knicks or this Juan Soto situation. The Rodgers injury will stay with me for the rest of my life unless they win a Super Bowl with him this year. But if they have a conventional quarterback injury, they are equipped to handle it. That's the point I'm trying to make. Even with Hackett here and some of the concerns we have, they have a really solid offensive line. They have the weapons. They have the running game. They have the defense. It's time to now win. And I agree with Stephen A. Rodgers and Hackett deserve the benefit of the doubt because if Aaron says he's good with Hackett, then you have to be too. Doesn't mean we have to like it. Doesn't mean we have to think that Hackett's this great coach. He's not an offensive genius. He's not a quarterback whisperer like they said about Adam Gase. We have learned from that. But we all understand what the situation is. And a pissed off highly motivated Aaron Rodgers. You bet on that guy. And to the Jet fans who are worried, what's the alternative? What gives you the best chance to win? Remember, the great Chris Canty suggested take a quarterback at 10 because you need to have a backup plan for Aaron Rodgers, forgetting they signed Tyrod Taylor. Would that have been the move? Take the 5th quarterback off the board at 10, or no? Double down on Aaron Rodgers and believe in an all-time great that's highly motivated, that has told you he plans to play beyond just one more season. That's the answer. This team has no excuses. They have all the talent, and now they got to win. Comments, questions, super chats will, in fact, cut the line. If you're tuning in late, hit the like button, turn on gift receipts. And when I announce in the Discord I'm doing a show, you got to get in early because sometimes the memberships get gifted before the show even begins. Addison at 3:43 p.m. gifted 5 people channel membership. Wow. Wow. Brandon Hallam, S. Antonio, Train OP, McNally, and Scotty, you are all officially as maniacs because Addison, before the show even started, 17 minutes before, made it rain in the chat. Let's make it rain here on a Friday afternoon. If you call in, maybe have a cocktail in your hand, a little happy hour here on a summer Friday. Comments, questions, super chats. We'll cut the line. Today's Jake Asman Show is indeed presented by my friends at Huga House. Folks, get the hat I'm wearing in that photo. Not right now. Get the hat Aaron Rodgers is wearing. HugaHouse.com. Promo code Asman at checkout, and you can get yourself your vintage-inspired hat 15% off. It's not just Aaron. It's other Jets players like Tyler Conklin. It's our guy Kevin from The Office. It's Josh Allen. It's Shane Gillis. They're all rocking Huga House. It's Shohei Ohtani, who I hope the Yankees strike out a bunch this weekend. Check it out, HugaHouse.com. Promo code Asman for 15% off. Shout out to Huga House for being a part of our show. Before we get to some of your calls and we get back to some of your super chats, we have an ongoing rap battle on this show. Over the last 3 days, we have received 4 different raps from people in the Asmaniac community. Yesterday, Mr. Bonesy called in and gave us a freestyle rap. So you know what Gator did? He went into the producer studio and turned that freestyle into this masterpiece.
My name's Mr. Bonesy, I smoke that dro. Listen to my flow on the Jake Asman Show. Got Gator behind the scenes, comedy genius. I say it a lot, Joey 3 legs with the big penis. Yo, Gary, gas station pizza over chicken and pasta? No wonder you ain't made Boom Jake Asman Show roster. My man's waiting patiently in the lobby. Go ahead, let him in, Jake. Hi, Bobby. Yo, Will and Purple Mike, hope you watching from afar. This is how you spit some fire-ass bars. There's only one king and it's Loki with the crown. And let's let Andrew finish breaking some film down. He's Joe, I'm Bone. Now I pass my boy Jake the microphone.
Yeah, baby. What a job by the team of Bones and Gator coming through for the people. And you know what? Let's start it off because one of the lines in that rap was, Bobby's on hold. You're damn right he is.
Oh, you know I like the Yankees and the Jets. Can't believe Jake and Rodgers met. I'm more than just a hat on Bobby.
Bobby!
Yeah, that was awesome, right? Gator and Bonesy. That should be a show itself. Bonesy and Gator.
Tremendous.
Gator's awesome. You know, he spooked me the other day when I was in my chat.
Oh, yeah?
I thought it was V-Man himself, right?
Yep.
It was a V-Man. It turned out to be that chicken song. And I was talking to, I think I was talking to, what's her name? Gary's daughter, Decker. I think that's when it played. It was so funny. I thought it was V-Man himself.
Gator is the most talented person in the YouTube space. Pound for
Yes,
pound.
he's smart. I like him. And I got to ask you a question. My brother wanted me to ask you too. When we get out, you coming on the field with us?
Maybe I will.
Come on, so we know what to do. You know what to do.
What do you mean? Someone from the Jets is going to assist you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, so where do we stand? Do you know where we stand?
You'll be on the field beforehand. We have months to sort this out, Bobby. But for those who missed the earlier show, a great listener named Walter gifted Bobby and his brother 2 tickets for our Jake Asman Show group ticket meetup for the Texans game on Thursday night. And I reached out to the Jets. We got field passes for Bobby and his brother to be on the field beforehand.
And the tailgating, too. You said, what do you have for tailgating?
Stay tuned. I'm working on a big tailgating thing now, too.
Oh, wow. Jake.
Yeah, Bobby. This is why I'm busy, Bobby. When you're like, how come you're not on my show? Because I have meetings about London. I got meetings about Miami. I got meetings about this. This is my job, Bobby. This is my livelihood.
You had to call for London. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw you calling London the other day. How did that work out? Good?
Oh, tremendous. We have a big listener meetup planned Saturday before the game in London. So, Jet fans, if you're going to London, stay tuned.
Do you know what Stephen A. Smith sometimes, what show he goes on?
What show?
General Hospital.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, sometimes he's on, not all the time. No. So that was, I read the Discord today. That was a sad story.
Yeah, well, but also an inspiring story.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. I'll cry my eyes out.
Yeah. For those who don't know what Bobby's talking about, you're going to have to get on the Discord. Bobby, you have a hell of a Friday, all right?
Yeah, I'll talk to you. Oh, you won't be on tomorrow. You'll be on that Radio 12, right?
That's right.
So I'm going to call in for you.
I can't wait, Bobby. Can't wait.
Well, you know I have my own YouTube show. If I'm awake, I'm going live. Ballistic has a show. Bobby.
Bobby knows my schedule more than I do. I'm on Mad Dog Radio tomorrow from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. Can't wait. Buster Only, one of my confirmed guests so far. We'll talk Yankees Dodgers with him. So that's going to be fun. Open phone lines right now. Any first-time caller, you have zero wait if you want in. There is not a single person that is on hold. Jay writes in, coming into London from Israel for the game. Wow. Let's go, Jay. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to meet you. We got a big event planned Saturday night that I'll be hosting. Tom writes in, Charles needs to come with a hot beat. He does. Now, if you missed the first show earlier today, folks, our guy Blitz BK dropped one of the most explosive rap songs of the summer. Take a listen.
Yeah. Welcome to the Jake Asman Show. This for all the Asmaniacs.
You're now listening to Blitz BK.
Talk Jets. 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 We get 2 shows a day, if not with blue balls. I say we mix a few calls with Dre, B-Mac and Bobby Boucher. There's a baby on the way. Shout out Ricky and Y. We the people who roll with Jake, and we love to get high. White and green in New Jersey, yeah, we love to get fly. Super chat, skip the line, we always love to say hi. Even with Buffalo on, he's a hell of a guy. So we still show him love, we don't leave Canada dry. No. We drink tears from these fish, burn bills, then we switch. Drake May into a bitch, turn Mayo into Swiss. Bang Mateo with a fist, then we throw him in the realm, leave him dirty in the pits. Feed him to the data, let him edit data. Help the show get to the top like an elevator. Got Gary head spinning cause Brock went to the Raiders. King Low wants some soup, but Charles is such a hater. Talk Jets, 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 talk Jets.
So good. Shout out to Blitz BK. Shout out to Purple Belt Mike, who got it all rolling. Shout out to Will Monahan, who sent in the rap the next day. Blitz BK, and of course, Mr. Bonesy freestyling yesterday. 4 raps and counting. Who's next? Can't wait. Shout out to the best listeners in sports, man. You guys are the best. Patreon.com/Jake Asman Show. If you want to get in on the Discord, ladies and gentlemen, Drew Balcom, Justin Kunst, Mike L., Chris NJ75, Ben, John LG, Daniel Cardona, Donald Wallace, Jason McGowan, Chase Everett, Morgan R. They are our most recent Patreon members. Really, really appreciate your support. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week again. Mike D's Nuts is back with more presents.
Hey, thank you, Mike D's Nuts, for another gifted membership.
Incredible. David D, MC Mazy, J-Dubs, Kyle, Venom AD. You guys are all as maniacs. Shout out to Mike D's Nuts for coming through for the people. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the line right now, I can't believe my eyes, is a member of the Hole more often than not. One of the biggest Zach Wilson truthers in the history of truthing. Hawk has called into the program, and he joins us now. Hello, Hawk.
Jake, I've been hearing a lot of birdies chirping. I've been hearing a lot of seagulls squawking. I've been hearing a lot of pigeons popping their heads, talking about they're going to take the Hawk spot. Let me tell you something. Don't watch your damn mind. The Hawk been here from the beginning, okay? And I know, y'all going to say, the Hawk loves the child. He defended the child, okay? Well, why we have to draft the damn child then, huh? When you draft a child, you got to teach the child, okay? We didn't teach that child a damn thing. 4 years in, you look like the same damn child. Anyway, that's that. You want to go be a Denver donkey? Don't let that jackass be a donkey then, okay? Because we got Aaron freaking Rodgers, and this is our division, okay? And when we meet up with them fish, and little tuna fish, okay? Little tuna fish, we got to eat what they want, okay? We got to eat up for lunch. And when a Buffalo Bills come, little Josh Allen and little boneless Buffalo Nuggets, you got to eat them for lunch, okay? And the Patriots, oh, let me tell you about that Patriots. All your Patriots are down bad this year. But let me tell you, the Hawk is coming personally to MetLife Thursday night in front of the whole world. Just want to take the Patriots outside back of the woodshed and put the switcher to that ass, Jake. We're talking about this. We're going to talk about this. We're going to do, Jake. We're going to say to us, just.
Hawk, thank you. You haven't called in a very long time, so clearly your spot on the Asmaniac roster meant a lot to you. Is that fair to say?
You're damn right it does. Me and Lowski laying that thunder out there. Nobody's coming over the damn middle.
Hawk, thank you for calling in, buddy. Well done, Hawk. For those saying Gator, that's got to be Gator. It's not. That is actually Hawk. That is his real YouTube account he signed in with. That was tremendous. You know what, Hawk? Respect. You no longer have to give 23 more memberships. Your membership bounty has been removed. You're free. Now, you'll still be thrown into the hole when you do your normal nonsense, but you don't owe 23 memberships. I'll be a nice guy on a Friday. You're good. That was very funny. Well done. Well done. Sears, Super Chat, cuts the line. Tyrod led the Bills in eliminating the Jets, Week 17, 2015. Let's see him help us lead us to a playoff appearance in the Jet jersey in 2024. Well, ideally, he doesn't need to play unless he's in garbage time, right? But I see what you're saying. If he does need to play, you at least feel comfortable that you're not screwed with him as your quarterback. That's the point. Kikuchi says Stephen A has a better hairline than Allen. Damn. By the way, we added the anti-Allen emoji this morning for those who are channel members who haven't used it yet. Enjoy. Enjoy. I wonder how much that Hawk costume cost Hawk, by the way. More of your calls right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we head to the depot where Dre Day is hard at work. Dre Day.
What's going on, Jake?
What's up, Dre Day?
Man, I hear Hawk out there talking, man. I see him. Yeah, I'm about to pluck his feathers. I'm coming for your spot, Hawk. I don't care what you say, because I'm the only one that said something about that. So I'm coming for your spot, Hawk.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, sir. Hey, we out here, though. I'm coming for you. I'm over here getting busy, and I'm coming for you, Hawk. I ain't had nothing else to say. That's all I had to do was just get that Hawk right quick. Him and his little feathers over there.
I love it. How's the depot on a Friday? You guys busy?
Hey, it's getting a little busy, but hey, I go home in the next 30 minutes, baby, so it can get busy all they want to in here.
You hit that timestamp and you're out of here.
Yes, sir, baby. Yo, Hawk, I got you, baby. I'm coming, baby.
I love it. Dre Day checking in from the depot. Well done. Well done. Man, what a start to this show, folks. 10 memberships. A Hawk call? Are you kidding me? Unreal. More calls right now. BMAC is up next on the Gusbuster Umbrella Hotline. What's up, BMAC?
Hey, was that really Hawk?
That was really Hawk.
Oh, well, man. I would like to see his face just to make sure, but Hawk, congratulations for calling in for the first time since I don't know when. Hopefully we can keep seeing more call-ins for you. And I first of all, shout out to what's the guy's name that made that rap again? Blitz BK. Right? Is that his name?
Blitz BK, Will Monahan, and Purple Belt Mike have all made raps, and Bonesy freestyled a rap that we turned into a full-on beat.
Well, this is just for Blitz BK because I think his one was more greater than the rest of them. And shout out for him for shouting me out too in the rap song. So I really appreciate that.
You like getting name checked, BMAC?
Yeah.
Love it.
That really got me hyped. So yeah, I like that. Have you watched Rogers? Well, I know you watch his highlights, but have you watched his highlights from or his games from 2008 and 2009?
Like not in a while. I mean, I've seen like stuff over the years.
Oh yeah, I recently seen him, man. It's just like he's so fun to watch, man. Like he's so fun to watch play quarterback, man. It's just take me back to those days we had Jennings and Driver and he was just dropping them 71 bombs and I mean I know that's not the Rogers y'all gonna get, but I mean hell, I mean it wasn't too long ago that he was balling out. I mean the man won back-to-back MVPs the last 2-3 years. So I just want to say that, man, like he's so fun to watch, man, and I wish people don't, I feel like people forgetting like how great he was in his career. So.
Yeah, 100% BMAC. I mean, like don't question all-time greats. Like it's amazing. Like Rogers out of sight, out of mind, and people like don't even talk about his greatness. Just wait. It's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming indeed for channel members. 5 more members. Boom. There we go. Here we go. Freddie McKnight saying, I got you, Asmaniacs. I want 5 of you to get a channel membership. Here are the 5 who received a channel membership, courtesy of, once again, the great Freddie McKnight. Jetfan 051, FIFO8490. Bob DiMucci, Capone OG, NYJ92. You guys are all as maniacs. Love it. Boom. Beth Page Chris says, damn, the songs coming in are professionally made. Quite talented listeners here. Each song that has been sent in has been incredible. We played you the Bonesy. We played you the Blitz BK. Here's the Will Monahan.
Jets, Jake Asman Show, man, you know he's up next. Best jet show in the whole damn world. Asmaniacs are hype, man, they out of control. Bobby likes to talk, but he doesn't like to type. And Bonesy sells some shoes for the right price. Charles was the recipe for your chicken noodle soup. Tightless now, Joaquin Lowski coming after you, man. Jets, Jake Asman Show, man, you know he's up next. Aaron Rodgers throwing them dimes and Garrett Wilson running the 9. Yeah. Breeze Hall gonna turn on the Jets and leave you in the backfield catching all your breath. Sauce gonna cooking on your wide receiver 1. Time is ticking on the clock. Wait, your team is done. Gary, why don't you enjoy your gas station pizza and stop it with those takes? Or Jake might have to delete you. Allen, why you take so bad? Might have to throw you in the shadow realm. Repent to Bobby, your dad. We know this year is for the New York Jets to show the league we're popping and we're not a mess. CJ Stroud gonna be crying to his mommy after the Williams brothers put him inside a tsunami. Tua can't even play in the cold. They call him a good quarterback, but it's just getting old. We all know the true potential of this team. Remove the name Jet and be the talk of the league. Done with all the critics saying clown show, circus. Yeah, we all get it. Aaron Rodgers gonna make you regret it. Yeah, yeah. Jets, Jets. Jake Asman Show, man, you know he's up next.
Yeah, let's go. Shout out to Will Monahan for that one. What a week it's been. What a week it's been. We got a super chat I want to get to right here from Daniel Murphy, who writes in, just for taking that epic Hawk call and clearing his name. Look, Hawk is still a scoundrel, but he did gain some points with the Asmaniacs today. There's no doubt. We have removed the 23 membership bounty. For those who are new to the show, Hawk is the biggest Zach Wilson truther. And I said, okay, I'm tired of your nonsense. In honor of Zach's 25 career interceptions with the Jets, you got to give 25 memberships before week 1. Hawk claims he already gifted 2. So I said, okay, I'll take your word for it, 23. But he called in. So we will remove the membership bounty for the Hawk. Speaking of memberships, Mike D's Nuts is back with a big-time nuts delivery.
Bang! Thank you, Mike D's Nuts, for another gifted membership.
Yeah. Screaming Weasel, Lawrence, Trail Trek Family, SSB Daily Clips, Unknown, Sammy Spritadalis, Toads 24, Graybeard, Kevin Risco, Admiral Average 548. You are all as maniacs. Tremendous job by Mike D's Nuts. More calls right now. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is a 2-time heart attack survivor, Dre, in the office. Hello, Dre.
What's going on, my brother? How's everything today?
What's up, Dre?
It's Friday. We are in our mood. And let me tell you, oh, wow. Okay, my super chat that I was in the middle of trying to put up decided to go, my Android is now recording my voice and everything that I'm saying. And okay, we're just gonna turn that off. I don't know what the hell happened. You'll see it in a bit. But listen, I think we might have to change the whole format of the show. We got some hip hop bangers going on here, okay? That is some fire music playing. I'm like, oh, this is where I get my Jets discourse and my hip hop bangers. This is ridiculous.
I'm putting together an album, man. Can I say do I get a producer's credit if I put out an album?
I believe you do. If I understand how the entire industry goes, I believe that you do. And I'm out here. I grabbed my hat, got to be on the show so I got my hat ready. Listen, I'm currently in rehab. I'll be back. I'll be ready to go week 3. So that's the home opener. So that's my target date right now. I'm not gonna be ready. I'm not gonna be able to take the trip with the team to San Francisco. But you know, they're gonna carry my heart out there with them. You know, I think we're gonna be looking good, regardless, win or lose. That game right there is gonna set the whole stage for the entire season. Watch. Do not be surprised if Brees runs for over 200 yards that game. Brees he's got something. I'm telling you, he's got like an itch. Like he's gonna come out and be like, "Listen, I was stopped my rookie year. He should have had rookie of the year. He was prevented from that. He should have had comeback player of the year. I don't know what happened there. So I guarantee you, we will see Brees' name in the running as the first running back in a long time to be in a contention or consideration for the MVP. That's all I'm going to say. Watch what he does. That's right. And it sounds good.
Let's go, Dre. I'm glad you're doing better, man. Keep up the recovery.
Hey, we're working hard. We're trying to get back into football shape. I'll be in football shape by week 3. Y'all gonna see me. And Neil, stop worrying about what I eat. I promise you, I'm eating healthy. Okay.
I love it.
Go have a diet cigar.
I love it. Dre, check it in. Tremendous. Oh man. Unreal. Jay says, "What's up with Brees's lower body injuries?" It sounds like it's minor. It's nothing on June you're going to be concerned about. You really, the Jets don't need to worry if Brees Hall can play or not. We know the answer. Let all the other guys on the team take the hits, the carries. I love it. Bobby in all caps, Mr. Bonesy, are you feeling better? I care about you. Bonesy, what's wrong? What happened? What happened to our rap star? Little Red the Jet just became an Asmaniac. Wow. Welcome, Little Red the Jet. That rhymes. Do you actually have red hair? Tom says, rename the show to 8 Mile. We might have to, man. I'm putting together an album. I'm a music producer now. I'm adding that to the resume. But we got some straight bangers, though. I mean, it's been great. Unreal. Bonesy says, I'm good, fellas. Appreciate the love. Bonesy, I didn't know you weren't good. Tom says that Dre's got new arteries, so now he can eat whatever. I don't know if it works that way, but I like how you think, Tom. William writes in, this is my rap. Bobby and the Jets. Bobby and the Jets. He doesn't like the Mets. Bobby and the Jets. 20-0 is our goal. My brother and I will never be a troll. Alan. That's all I have. Alan W.I. Here's part 2. Allen will cry with each and every win. 20-0, it will be, but to him, it will be a sin. I like it, William. I like it. So there's something there. Ladies and gentlemen, before we bring on this next caller, we will play the rap that started all of this. Ladies and gentlemen, a masterpiece from Purple Belt Mike.
Yo, check it out, Jet fans. Asmaniacs, unite. They got 60 seconds to rap for Jake. The Jets are winning the chip. There is no debate. The callers on the show are absolutely the best. Let's see if these green bars can pass the test. You got Bobby Midnight hooking up B-Mac. Allen, there's no fires to put out on this track. I just hope it doesn't go down south. Maybe we'll find out they hooked up on Chief Band's couch. It's the Jake Asman Show. You'll already know what to do. Smash the like button like Bonesy sells shoes. Neil is shirtless, smoking on a cigar, while Harvey is jamming on a brand new guitar. Knoble is the prodigy to future MVP. He can sleep as much as the men on TV. Scott is chasing ducks and calling them ladies, while Gary wishes he birthed Brock Bowers Davies. Purple Belt Mike is out. One last mission. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets will guillotine the league. Submission.
Yeah, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Purple Belt Mike up next. What's up, Mike?
That makes me laugh, man. Oh, God, that's so funny. I'm actually happy that everyone is like sending stuff in and it just keeps getting leveled up. Just so you know, the theme song is done. Just finished. Will finished it, and it is crazy.
Wow. All right.
You have no idea what's coming, dude. It's going to be on Spotify. It's a legit song. Legitimate song.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's not like, you know, what I threw together in 10 minutes and just AI and then whatever. Yeah, it's a legit song. He killed it. Yeah, so we just got to work on the music video. And then we're good to go.
So you wrote it, and Mike is not Mike. Yeah, and Will is performing it. Is that how it worked?
So Will's so talented, man. Like this guy, I'm nothing.
Oh, stop.
I'm just a writer. You know what I mean? Like I can't sing, I can't do that stuff. I don't really have real talent. But when I was in college, I won writing awards for poems. So like writing is easy. So what I came up with literally only took me 10 minutes. So I actually sat down and like wrote, you know, something that could flow or whatever. And then Will, being an artist, really sung. And then he also, not only can he sing, but he makes his own beats.
Wow.
So it's like, it's a legitimate song.
I can't wait. This is insane. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, whenever I get it, the next step for me in my radio career is full time at one of these 4 stations I'm doing part-time work for. You guys got to make my theme song for that show. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, you might pick this song.
Maybe I will.
You might. You might. Yeah. Shout out to Gator. Gator's the edit man. He's awesome. That's all I came in to really say. You know what I mean?
Like, you're awesome, man. That dude, look what you started, man. Look what you
crazy.
started.
I love it though. Look, everyone's united. This is the show. I joined the Patreon. Awesome. Meeting people on there. Like, it's a good community, man. Everyone, if you're not on Patreon, get on there. Everyone's cool. It's really good. It's it's Jet fans. It's all of us. It's awesome.
It's an extension of the show away from the show,
Literally. Then you got the post game with Bobby. That's also awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I love it, Mike. I love it. Great call by you, dude. Great job. That was awesome. We are going to get a music video, folks. There's only one man that can make that video. His name is Gator McCluskey. Speaking of Gator McCluskey, Gator has quite the announcement for something he's doing on his Burt Reynolds themed YouTube channel.
Hello, I'm Gator McCluskey, and I'd like to invite you to a very special live show on my Burt Reynolds tribute channel this Sunday, June 9th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and that's 6 p.m. GMT for my friends in the UK. Now, if you love Burt, even if you like him a little, maybe you've never heard of him, hang out with me Sunday for an hour or so, and we'll catch up, share stories, and enjoy some rare clips, some of which you may have never seen. You can call into the show and let me know what made you a Burt Reynolds fan. Check out the link in the description and set the notifications so that you're reminded when we go live. I'm very much looking forward to discussing my hero with you, the late, great Burt Reynolds. Cheers.
Tune in if you like Burt Reynolds. Even if you don't, tune in. It's Gator. It's going to be great. Can't wait. 1 p.m. on Sunday. Gator's channel. Check it out. Let's see. Jay says, still prefer bass, and Jake. I'll tell you what. As far as songs go, this is the leader in the clubhouse because this is a true song that we need the Asmaniacs to beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for bass, and Jake. Get it started, Gator.
Bass, and Jake. Bass, and Jake. Bass, and Jake. Bass, and Jake. Well, Super Jazz always cut the line.
And the Abuelo dances really fine.
When she's so tucking and back them jets.
My senorita, you know she gets real happy.
Real happy if that female buckles a rhyme.
Hey, Gator, it's a family show.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Bass, and Jake. Bass, and Jake. Bass, and Jake. Bass, and Jake.
Tremendous. The best. The OG song, and now we have 4 raps since. Incredible. LA writes in, finally got my wife to become a member. Let's go. JETS, Jets. Folks, we have solved the mystery on who Little Red Jet is. It's the wife of LA, who's a big Jet fan. LA, I guess you're a Dodger fan, so we're rivals this weekend. Appreciate you and your wife for supporting the show. For those curious about Mr. Bonesy, he went to the dentist and he's fine. Weed and ibuprofen, the cure for Mr. Bonesy. Bobby made it sound like Bonesy needed like his leg amputated or something. Glad you're good, Bones. Darius says, Jake, you got to pull up to Richie's tailgate for Jets Broncos. My girlfriend's dad's a huge fan. Would love to chat it up with you. Darius, I would love to. That's the one game I will not be at, though. I got a wedding that night, unfortunately. Of course, the first 1 o'clock Sunday game I can't be at, but it is what it is. So I will not be at the Bronco game. So hopefully you're at another game and I can meet you later in the season. Dre writes in, the Jake Asman Show, where hip-hop bangers get airtime and MC Bonesy is a star. This show is the show for all things. It's the show for all things, including 9-year-olds calling in, Let's go to Gary and Decker, who join us now. Hello, Decker.
Hello.
Hi,
How
Decker.
you doing?
How are you?
Doing? Good.
Are you having a good Friday, Decker?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. What did you think of all the songs and the raps?
Nice.
Did you like the one that said my head is spinning because Brock Bowers is on the Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should the Jets have taken Brock Bowers?
No, of course not. Don't poison her.
Remember when Daddy was in a bad mood when the Jets drafted the player I didn't want?
Mm-hmm. You feel a whole fit about it.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't one of my worst fits, right? Daddy was cranky that day.
What are you up to this weekend, Decker? Anything fun?
Just chilling.
Chilling?
Giving cannoli belly scratches.
Cannoli? We love
You gonna
cannoli.
watch boxing with me?
No.
Oh.
No. When's the
All right.
Tank Davis fight, Gary? That's next week?
What was that?
The Tank Davis fight's next week?
Tank Davis.
Yeah, that's that. Wow, that came up quick. Yeah, it's next week. Supposed to be in Houston, but then they moved it to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got? You got the Ghost or you got Tank Davis?
I'll take Tank, I guess. I don't know.
Tank is special. His power and his timing is special. Like the only guy potentially who could beat him is Shakur, and that's a toss-up. No one else has really beaten Tank.
Decker,
Right,
do you
baby?
like boxing?
No, I hate
No,
it.
she hates
No,
boxing.
really? You like football better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, football's the best.
Stephen A. Smith, he's got worse takes than me. Can we acknowledge that, Jake?
No.
Stephen A. Smith once said that you should kick the field goal on 3rd down. In case you miss it, you can kick it on 4th down.
I don't want to do a bad takeoff between you and Stephen A. Smith. I just know that your takes are an abomination more times than not.
You know, you can say they're bad, and that's fine. It's a matter of preference.
He didn't say bad. He said abomination.
Yes, let's go, Decker. You're my favorite.
An abomination. You guys talk about him.
Yeah, well, we talk about you because we like to make fun of how silly they are.
I'm
And we
just saying.
like Decker. We want Decker to keep calling in.
Daddy, does Daddy have bad takes?
Yeah. I'm against you on everything.
Does Daddy have good takes?
No.
See? Kids always know.
You always take Mommy's side because girls always stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl code.
Girls always stick. Doesn't
At
matter
least-
how wrong they are. Girls always stick together.
At least she's loyal. I like it. I like it, Decker.
I'm as loyal as cannoli.
Yeah, what's Cannoli up to? Cannoli's just sitting there chilling by the desk.
She's by my feet.
Yeah, Carol's about the laziest dog in the world.
We had another dog call into the show today.
We did.
What's his name?
Carly's dog Ace called in.
Ah, nice.
Very
what
cute
did they
dog.
want to talk about? What did Ace want to talk about?
It didn't seem like Ace had a whole lot of opinions. He was kind of just sitting there.
What kind of dog is Ace? Did we ever?
She said it, but I forget what she said.
Okay. Was it a purebred or was it?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, does Carly make like one sneakers, or do you just have to buy what's on her website?
Yeah, she makes custom, like one of one. Like you request what you want.
Okay.
She made my. If you ever see me rock my Jet shoes that I wear when I go to games, those are the shoes that she made through her company, her business.
See, I feel like she had Jet shoes on her. I had no idea she was a big deal. I had no clue. She made stuff for the major indoor lacrosse league and stuff. Like apparently, she's legit.
Are you a lacrosse fan, Gary? Do you have bad takes on
Not
that
at all,
sport too?
but I saw her website because I like sneakers.
Yeah, so you're a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we played all the songs today, but I just realized there's one song we've yet to play during this show.
Chicken doesn't go with pasta. Don't you know it's disgusting? Chicken can't go with pasta. Why? Because of the texture. Instead, go get yourself pizza at the closest Shell gas station. Cause chicken don't go with pasta. I just discovered dogs are pets.
Yeah, what a song.
Yeah. Probably
Decker-
the best one ever.
Yeah, it's a great song. I agree with you. Decker, you have a great weekend, okay?
Hey,
You too.
Gary, farewell.
farewell.
Arrivederci.
They don't want to talk to you. They say, "I'm gone, no more you."
It's too good. Decker's the best. We love Decker. How could Gary have a child that cool? It makes no sense, but somehow he did it. Unreal. Unreal. Shout out to Gary. He's a good sport about all this nonsense we throw at him. Mike D's Nuts with a super chat. Great. Now I got Bass, and Jake stuck in my head. Well, I'll tell you what, Mike D's Nuts, as you gifted another 10 memberships, maybe we could get this stuck in your head. It's time for another D's Nuts alert.
Bang! Thank you, Mike D's Nuts, for another gifted membership.
If you hear your name called, you thank the director of gifting channel memberships on this show, Mike D's Nuts, Green Team, Net Mover, Michael Price, Mike Fernandez, Real Talk, Matthew Savage, D1, Chiefs Fan, Prestige Measuring, Nazizan, I have no idea how to say that one, Zach Ballou. You are all officially channel members. Congratulations. 10 channel memberships from Mike D's Nuts. We had 5 before the show even started, so we are at 36 memberships in this one show alone. William writes in with a super chat for $10. After losing our hero, Knoble, in a fatal accident, Jake Asman had an epiphany that he decided to turn his incredibly successful show into the Jake Winfrey Show, where no gift is impossible, just show up. William, I love it. I love it. Anytime I could connect Jet fans with other Jet fans, it's always awesome. We got our guy Harvey tickets to the opener from NY Jeff this week. Bobby, thanks to Walter, is going to the Texans meet up with all of us. He'll be on the field before the game. Him and his brother. K&D says, yo, Jake, what's the word? What did Stephen A say? Go back to the beginning, K&D, if you want my full breakdown. But he essentially said what I've been saying. Like, if Aaron trusts him, it is what it is. You know? This team's built around Aaron Rodgers. You're not going to get rid of his guy now. Hawk writes in, Hawk, you changing your logo is throwing me off. Your icon on YouTube. I didn't realize this was you. Jake, just FYI, I paid $60 for the props I used in the video. The squeaky dolphin was the hardest find. Amazing. Amazing. I give you credit, Hawk. Mike L says, Will wants to play the song live. Will you let him do it? Yeah, absolutely. You tell me when. You tell me when. Darius says, are you going to come to Richie's meetup? I answered this earlier, Darius. Maybe you tuned out. Unfortunately, I will not be at the Bronco game. It's one of the few home games I can't make. But have a great time, man. Richie does a great job with those meetups. Man, comments, questions, super chats will, in fact, cut the line. Today's Jake Asman Show presented by Liquid IV. Folks, if you're out this weekend, you're going to be drinking. It's summer. You're by the beach, by the pool. Use Liquid IV to help you stay hydrated. You simply take out your pouch of Liquid IV, you pour it in your cup, your water bottle, and it's like drinking 3 glasses of water, 3 cups of water, 3 water bottles worth of water, all in one pouch. If you're someone who gets dehydrated, Liquid IV is the product for you. I've been using Liquid IV for years. What I do is I always put Liquid IV in my cup of water before I go out, if I know I'm drinking that night. That way, the second I get home, I grab my cup of water, aka water with Liquid IV, and I chug it so I don't have to worry about dehydration. Promo code Jake Asman, first and last name, at liquidiv.com will, in fact, get you a 20% discount with your first purchase. So get hydrated with Liquid IV and use that promo code Jake Asman for 20% off. All right, open phone lines. If anyone wants in on the conversation, comments, questions, super chats will, in fact, cut the line. Appreciate everyone for their viewership throughout this week. Likely will not have a show tomorrow because I'm doing 4 hours on Mad Dog Sports Radio. However, Matt O'Leary will join us Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So we will have a Sunday show planned for you. Addison says Jake doesn't even want to be in the same building as Zach. Ha! I'll tell you what, I don't think Zach's going to make the Broncos. I've said that. But, man, I'm not upset that I don't have to share the stadium with Zach Wilson that day if I'm there. Huh. I actually hope he does make the Broncos and starts against the Jets that day. I think it would be amazing to watch the Jet defense get to go against Zach in a regular season game. Oh, I hope so. Sign me up for that. Tom says, I prefer water in the gaseous state. Of course you do, Tom. Bethpage says, Liquid IV is a savior for me after walking 18 holes. No more leg cramps. Bethpage Chris actually lives at Bethpage Black. Like, he never leaves. He's just on the golf course 24/7, 365. That's the lifestyle of Bethpage Chris. He is Bethpage Black. He's already gearing up for the Ryder Cup later this year. I think that's later this year, right? Isn't it 2024? Or was it 2025? I haven't been to Bethpage Black since I covered the PGA in 2019. Mike says, how could he play the track on StreamYard? He would have to send it to me to play, unless he knows how to use OBS. That'd be a Gator question. It's a little complicated to try and figure out how to play something live. Unless you're Gator, you know how to do that. Bethpage says 2025. I'll be there, Bethpage Chris. Addison says, people on offense will be fighting to play defense against Zach. It's so true. Jay says, Zach throwing some good picks at Denver OTAs. Yeah, there was some fake report that got aggregated that, oh, Zach Wilson's QB1 for the Broncos right now. It turned out that it just wasn't, one, it wasn't true. He got like a couple reps with the first team. Like they said they were going to let all three of their quarterbacks in competition. They were going to let them all get a shot. And two, then a Broncos reporter came out and said that Zach's been running with the threes. That it's been Stidham, Nix, and then a huge gap in reps for Zach Wilson, which shouldn't surprise anyone. I hate like dunking on Zach Wilson. It's over with. But you Wilson truthers are morons, and I'll never stop. I have no choice. You leave me no choice. Pittsburgh Mike writes in, Jake, I was wearing my Hugo House hat this morning, and my wife said, wow, you really do look like Aaron Rodgers. Oh, baby. Is that a fantasy of your wife's, Mike? She wants you to look like Aaron? That's pretty cool, though. Thanks for supporting the sponsor.
Hey, congrats on the sex.
Aaron said that, Mike, not me. Let's see. Oscar says, Jake, I might have missed Vincent's call. I was a little late today. V-Man did call in the first show. Mr. K says, do I still have time to get on this Texas Jets get-together with everyone? So we have all the tickets reserved, Mr. K. I have a wait list going. If people don't pay me by this deadline that I have to set a date for, I got to talk with the Jets and our guy Matthew Volpe, who's making this happen. Then I will go to people on the waiting list. So, Mr. K, if you join my Patreon, I could add your name to the waiting list if you reach out. But the total count is 113 tickets. 113. It's going to be wild. Let's see. Dave says, Zach made us suffer. He was the worst Jet I've ever seen in a Jet uni. I've said this. Out of all the quarterbacks who have played multiple games with the Jets, we're not counting like Luke Falk or, Greg McElroy or Bryce Petty. We're not counting those guys who clearly were second or third string guys. They were terrible. Zach Wilson is the worst quarterback this franchise has ever had that has played as many games as he did. The worst. Sam Darnold was not good. He's Tom Brady compared to Zach Wilson. Geno Smith. Peyton Manning compared to Zach Wilson. Mark Sanchez is a combination of Brady and Manning compared to Zach Wilson. And I hate like dunking on Zach, but like I don't think people truly realize how historically bad he is. Tom writes in, who's the first to black out at L5 on opening night? That's a great question. Maybe this guy right now. Jay Quest joins us. Jay Quest, will you be joining us opening night?
Yeah, I will be with Bethpage Chris. Actually, we're sitting together.
Well, I thought he doesn't leave the golf course.
Oh, he does. He also, dude. Let me tell you something. I know Bonesy's our quarterback, but Bethpage Chris can throw the ball, dude. I played in the flag football league with him. He's freaking awesome. I think he's like,
really?
I think he's got 3 championships, bro.
I love it.
Yeah, man, he's awesome.
He doesn't call the show though. He only comments.
He calls a couple of times. He's a great guy, dude. He really is.
I haven't seen. Look, I've been up a couple of times. Great guy, but I haven't seen him call in a very long time.
Yeah, he's coming the 20th to the meetup.
Nice. We'll be there at Hicksville. It's gonna be a blast.
This Hawk call, was it really Hawk or was it Gator?
I promise you, it was really Hawk.
All right, because I missed the show. I was late to the show, so everyone's on the chats talking about this great call. I got to go back and watch it, I guess.
It was him, because you know how you got to authenticate to call in with either YouTube or Facebook. StreamYard makes you.
Yep.
It was Hawk's actual channel.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the end of the stream to watch it. I can't wait to. Have a good weekend. All right.
You too, Jay Quest. Appreciate you, man. Great Jay Quest. Checking in. Man, I'll tell you, the tailgate opening night for the home opener. Oh, my God. It's going to be nuts. Just a heads up, I'm going to that game. So that post-game show is going to start late. So if you're going to stay up till 12:31 before I probably could go live, I'll be live either way. Man, I can't wait for the season. I love summer. I'm excited for, all that comes with summer. July 4th. Good weather. Big time Yankee Dodger series tonight, but I can't wait for the season. Oh, I can't wait. We have waited. I think it was Buffalo Jet fan who made this point 2 days ago. He's so right. We have waited so long to see Aaron Rodgers play quarterback for this team. So long. Think about it. It's not even just the injury last year. Before they even acquired him, there was months of lead up to can they get the deal done? Should they even sign him? Should they just bring in Derek Carr instead? Then he says he wants to play for the Jets. It took another month and a half before the deal got done. Then you had Hard Knocks, one Jets drive, the preseason drive where he looked great and it just teased us. And a full year of just waiting and waiting. And here we are again, and we still have months to go. So enjoy the summer, but man, it's been so long. Can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the line right now for the second time is a man who needs no introduction. But he has not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 intros.
Well, I have my own YouTube show. If I'm awake, I'm going live. Ballistic has a show. Bobby.
Bobby?
We're up to 5 now? Holy cow. I can't count.
You called back twice. What's on your mind, Bobby?
Well, I'm going to tell people I can't go on after you because at 6 o'clock, don't forget VR and Johnny are doing their show today.
Oh.
Yeah, at 6 o'clock. I'll tell you the name of the show, okay? It's called, where am I? No, it's not where I'm.
Where are you?
No, I went to the other YouTube thing. DA411. So at 6 o'clock, they'll start. I'm in for, I put my name in there already first. So I'm going to give them
You better be their first caller, Bobby.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think they only put you on for 2 minutes, though. So got a little short.
Are they anti-free speech, Bobby?
No, they talk about sports, like New York sports, like all the New York sports. And I think they'd go talk about, or is it Yeah, they're going to talk about what they do for pregame shows, what you do for lunch or eating lunch, I think. I might get the two mixed up because Johnny's on another show with Snowball. I think it was Snowball.
Hey, Bobby, what's for dinner tonight?
Tonight will be chicken and rice.
Oh, you had a great opportunity there to do something really funny.
Well, I want rice. I haven't had rice for a while. So.
But what about chicken and pasta?
I love chicken and pasta.
Chicken doesn't go with pasta. Don't you know it's disgusting? Chicken can't go with pasta. Why? Because of the texture. Instead, go get yourself pizza at the closest Shell gas station. Cause chicken don't go with pasta. I just discovered dogs are pets.
Yeah. Mike says, check your email. Purple Belt Mike, I had not received the theme song. But let's save it. Let's save it for another show, right? We don't want to bury it at the end of this show. The average listener might only watch 25 minutes and miss it. I want this to debut with the most amount of people ever tuned in. But I haven't gotten the song yet, too, so we'll save it. I can't wait. I know you guys probably did a great job. Not probably. I know you did. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike D's Nuts with a super chat inspired by Bobby Midnight. Bobby getting tickets and on the field motivated me to pay it forward. Best community ever. The love everyone shows is inspiring. Mike, you're the man, dude. Can't say it enough. Mike D's Nuts, we salute you. Yeah, I mean, what Walter McIndoe, who's the name of the listener, who gifted Bobby 2 tickets to the Texans game for him and his brother to go, is incredible. And Bobby will be on the field. We reached out to the Jets. We got some field passes for Bobby to be a part of the Jets when they run out of the tunnel and they have the fans there that the players high five. Bobby Midnight will be one of the guys high fiving the fans. So that's going to be awesome. Can't wait for that. Man, best fans in sports. Johnny Boy says, Bobby, love you, bro. Ham, thank you for the plug. You're the best. How about Johnny Boy? He's got Bobby Midnight pumping his show. MC says Jake has many spinoffs. Yeah, the Asmaniac universe has a lot of spinoff shows, which I'm honored. Mr. K says, can't wait to meet you, Mike D's Nuts. Hell yeah. Let's see. Comments, questions, super chats. We'll cut the line. Last chance to get in. We'll end the show shortly here. Appreciate everyone tuned in. Reminder, I'm doing 4 hours of radio tomorrow, noon to 4 p. Eastern time. So I'm looking forward to that. We will talk Yankees, Dodgers. We will definitely talk NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Final. I'm going to unload on CJ Stroud for his stupid Rodgers Eli take, but not just for this show, but for a national audience. I got a lot planned. William says it feels like 1969 all over again. I can't contain my excitement. William, from your lips to God's ears. Addison says Bobby's blood will be fully green after that game. You're right. Oh, I can't wait to see Bobby's face when he's on the field. John says, Gator, we need episode 2 of the Fake Ass Man show. We do. Episode 1 was a rousing success. Let's see. Hit the like button if you're just tuning in. Only 169 likes. MC writes in. All right, let's end the show with this. Rapid fire questions on anything. MC says, Jake, whose podcast do you watch regularly? A lot of the podcasts I listen to are repurposed radio shows that I couldn't hear live. So that's for starters. But like actual original podcast, I listen to Ryan Russillo a lot. I listen to Talking Yankees with John Boy and Jake. I listen to KFTV's podcasts on audio form. Well, that's the thing too. Are we counting like YouTube shows? Because YouTube shows, I watch them all. All the Jet shows. I don't even want to name everyone because there's 20 Jet YouTubers who I check out. Oscar says, Jake, thanks for coming on Tyson's show in a few days. That's going to be fire. Yeah, I'm going on with Tyson on Monday night. Can't wait. Yeah, John says Joe Rogan. Definitely listen to Rogan. 100%. Big Rogan fan. A comedy podcast I love. My favorite comedy podcast, though, I cannot recommend this one enough. We Might Be Drunk with Sam Morril and Mark Norman. Mark Norman might be the wittiest guy in comedy. He's incredible. And Sam's great. He's a New Yorker. Big Knicks fan. Big sports fan in general. ISU says, Jake, who do you think built the pyramids? I think it was Bobby Midnight. Jake Quest says, Jake, does Hawks still have to pay for memberships? No. I removed the 23 memberships he owed because he called in. Snowball says, next step, Hawks a channel member. Does it happen, Jake? Let's not get carried away, Snowball. Let's chill. Bobby says, Jake, is Buster only the guy who wears a bow tie all the time? No, it's Ken Rosenthal. Addison says, you still talk to people you covered Texans with. Did you ask anyone what they thought about what CJ said? I still talk to people, but I didn't ask anyone for their thoughts on it. When the Jets do play the Texans, we'll have some good guests that week because I know the right people to have on to preview that game. Johnny Boy says, any advice for me and BR? Have fun and be yourself. And take all the Bobby Midnight calls. Jay writes in, softer playing surface, the New Jersey Turnpike or Jet Life? Huh. Turnpike. Tom says, did you have a farewell Texan show or will it continue this season? That kind of ended when I moved. I couldn't commit to it. I got too much going on. So we're all Jets and New York content on this channel now. Hater says, I've been listening to Tyson Rouse for over 10 years. He's awesome. Tyson's great, man. Loyal Jet fan, good guy. Does a ton of great charity work. Always a blast joining him. We'll get him on this show again, too. Hawk says, Tyson's the OG of OGs. Yeah, Tyson's been around a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is perhaps our final caller, G-Man the Prophet. Yo, G-Man.
What's up, Jake, my brother? How you feel, B?
What's up, G-Man? Did you get my message on the Discord, by the way? I got your tickets reserved.
Okay, yeah. I'm sending it off to Zell on Wednesday. How's that?
Yeah, that's totally fine, man. I just wanted to make sure you saw my messages.
I appreciate that, Jake. Now listen, my brother, I had to come over to this area to do a nice prophecy for some things that came up in my mind. And I'm going to show you the tree I'm doing it under. It's called the Grand Noble Gangrene Tree of Life.
I like it. I like what we have going on here.
Yeah. This is awesome. Hey, give it a shout out to Hawk with all that squawk. I'm glad he's back.
Well, he showed his face, which you got, well, kind of, but he did call in, which you got to respect.
Awesome. He's a good dude. And I you know, Bobby Midnight, I was on his show the other night, man. He's spectacular. I love him.
No kidding. You were on Bobby's show? There was actually room for you?
I mean,
Tough to get on that show.
Yeah, the show was awesome, man, but I couldn't get on, man. He had like 30 people.
I know.
And they all just sit there and just talk. I'm like, wait a minute. But shout out to Bobby Midnight. He's a good guy. So I'm ready to set down this prophecy that came across me in my sleep under the football era of the prophecy land of all things. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
In 1981, 82 season, the New York Jets sack exchange recorded 61 sacks in the season. Are you ready for this, Jake, to take? They were surpassed that 61 margin of sacks this upcoming season. And I'm not done, Jake. The 85 Bears recorded a season sack of 82 sacks in a single season. Not only did they pass the Jets margin, they will pass the Bears 85 sack 82 season with 85 sacks. That's 5 sacks per game, representing the 85 Bears. Am I right?
G-Man, from your lips to God's ears.
And I did it under the noble tree of the Gang Green. I came out here to do it under this tree just for this show. I had to do it, and I got more for this summer. I just can't put all the content out right now, but it's coming. Because G-Man the Prophet understands what the Jet Nation fans needs to hear.
G-Man, thank you very much, sir. We need more G-Man the Prophet takes. I love it. If G-Man says it, it must be true. South End Auto Detailing writes in, Jake, I was at the Ghost game wearing a shirt that says Brady Swallows. I had to cover it at halftime and leave the game in the third. Terrible. That was the worst game ever, bro. Oh, my God. That Monday night game was such an embarrassment. After they beat the Cowboys the week before, and we had false hope into thinking, hey, maybe they turned the corner, right? Sam had mono. This is where he takes that year 2 leap. You know, first game back, he played well. The Jets won. You know what? Why not? If they got a quarterback, they got a chance. Let's turn the season around. Nope. Jets a punching bag again. What an embarrassment. Mike D's Nuts with a $10 super chat. Got wasted so many Sundays watching Let's Talk Jets radio drinking game. LOL, had to get through the gay stays somehow. Nothing was a lower point for the franchise in my lifetime than the Adam Gase era. It was just hopeless. You were just playing out the string. You knew you were never winning with him. Terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Kent. He might not be Clark Kent, but Rick Kent with his best Superman impersonation. 10 channel memberships, baby, courtesy of our guy, Rick.
Show me the money. Show me the money! Money.
Wow, thank you so much, Rick. Appreciate you. Abe Lattori, King X Mills, BWJNQ6, Alfredo, Justin the Boss, Derek Feinmore, Ryan the Coolness, Steve H, J Long, GC Drello. You guys are all channel members because of Rick Kent, who's coming through on a Friday. And also, shout out to Rick. He's in our Patreon, aka our Discord chat. And Rick is one of the Jet fans confirmed going to London. So, Rick, can't wait to see you across the pond. And I put some preliminary details of the date and time and location for the Asmaniac event I'm hosting in London Saturday before the game. I've been out of the country twice in my life. This will be my 3rd time. I'll be hosting an event in another country. Can't wait. Jet fans, you guys are the best. Mike D's Nuts is back. 5 more memberships. Hit the D's Nuts alert.
Bang! Thank you, Mike D's Nuts, for another gifted membership.
Yeah, if you hear your name, you are a member. Ronald Belfin, Rick Gordon, John Frisco, Patrick Cahill. You guys are all channel members. Wow, I was going to end the show, and then it started raining memberships, so we'll keep going a little while longer here. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is a man who calls himself Bobby Midday. Bobby Midday, you're up.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Bobby Midday.
Hey, Jake. Where is my intro?
You're not Bobby Midnight.
What? Don't be the crap, Jake. I'll put you down with the sodomites with Alan.
I'm sorry, Bobby. It's just you're not the real Bobby Midnight.
Well, I'll do the intro then.
All right, go ahead.
Well, you know, I love the Yankees and the Jets, and to read the Super Chats. I'm more than just a hat. I'm Bobby.
Bobby, thank you. I would say stick to your real job. I'll say this. You know, Bobby's made it when you got someone impersonating you. Tremendous. Oh my God. Unreal. Bobby Midday. William with his Asmaniac super chat of the month. I love you all. Happy weekend, Jet fans. How about a Jet chant, Will? Unreal. Bobby Midnight is now being impersonated, folks. We have made it. We have made it. Scott's in here. Scott, what's shaking gangrene? Scott, I'll keep the show going a little while longer if you call in right now. You call in right now. And the show will continue. Bobby says that's Gator. Bobby, that was not Gator, I promise you. I see whose name it was. It was not Gator. JR Jet says, how do you have a Bobby impersonation that's really a Gator impersonation? That really was. That was basically a Bobby impersonation of Gator's impersonation. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is a man who needs no introduction. He is someone who leads from the park. He leads from the weight room. He leads from the kitchen. Scott joins us now. Hello, Scott.
Back at it again.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, man?
You tell me.
The block shut down. The city power went out at the restaurant, so I'm on an hour break.
Man, I'm hoping you get some power soon. We need you at work.
Nah, fuck it. I'm tired. You know, police are doing hand traffic, but it's wonderful to see you. You're a busy man. It's hard to get a hold of you, dude. What's up?
Scott, we always got time for you.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure. So that's it. So, oh, shit. Listen to this. Last night, I don't know what the scoop is. Rick Pitino was at the bunker last night.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking to this guy because me and this other guy closed, and we were talking to this guy. The owner was saying, hey, you know, what's going on? And we got robbed last night. So he's like, do you know this guy? I'm like, you know his name. We were talking to him. So Rick Pitino was just, I guess, just partying, just having, you know, a couple of drinks, whatever. But the guy we were talking to robbed the restaurant last night. So there's a story.
Wait a second. Hold on. So let's recap here. So you were talking to some guy that ended up robbing the restaurant, or he had already robbed the restaurant when you were talking with him? I'm confused.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So we were doing a garbage run late last night. We were talking to him. So me and the other guy left. Apparently, after we had left, he robbed it.
How did he get into the restaurant?
He had already been drinking. He was already there. He robbed it after. I don't know.
Who was left? Who was there when he did the robbery?
I don't know. Probably a couple servers, because there's only people that would be there. I don't know.
So you were schmoozing with a guy who ended up robbing your place of work.
Correct.
What did he rob? What did he take?
They won't tell us. I don't know. I'm not sure. They won't tell us.
Scott, is anyone accusing you of being involved in this because you were schmoozing with the guy?
No, because it's on camera, but I am part Lebanese, so what do my people do? We blow stuff up nowadays, so probably, more than likely. But no, we're on camera, and you know. So I was talking to the owner briefly, and he said, you know the guy's name? I said, yeah. So that's a little something.
How do you know it was his real name he gave you, though?
Well, he's on camera, and we don't know, but that's identification. He'd have to show it, like Soon or like Sun, like S-U-N, Soon. He had a real distinct look. I want to say like Indian, you know, Very vague, very odd, peculiar. Something was weird about him, anyways. But he wound up robbing him. So that's.
Do we have any leads? Are you a part of the investigation?
No, he hasn't said anything to me. There are no leads. Like the Glengarry leads. There are no leads. We don't know. But he asked if the owner asked if we knew the guy's name, and they said that's what. If it matches up what he had to give ID to drink with, it's son or son. That's all we know. And what he looks like, I could identify him through 100. You could stick 1,000 people. I could identify him just like that. So.
I was told they used to call you Sherlock Scott Holmes back in the day. Is that true?
No, I've been called all kinds of names though, but that's not one of them. But this is interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think you should be a part of the investigation. I think you got to bring this guy down.
Oh, we'll take him down. We're Jet fans. What's going on in your show is amazing. It's crazy. I mean, we got guys going to shows. I mean, it's insane, your show, dude. I told you it's the best show on TV. Where are you going to get...
Scott, I appreciate it, but what does the Jets have anything to do with this rivalry? Or this robbery, I should say?
Oh, absolutely nothing. I missed the crow. I mean, the guy robbed it. If they needed to speak to me, they already spoke to me. So the moral of the story is you just never know. We were just talking. We were doing a garbage run. He was cool. He was lit,
Did he have a firearm? How did he pull off the robbery?
Dude, they won't tell us. I have no clue. The owner's there right now. That he won't say anything. So.
Is it possible the robber is a Giants fan? That's what Jay wants to know in the chat.
He could be a Giants fan. That's fine. He robbed us. He stole from the Jets. We've been, I don't know. It was very vague. When he came in, the owner was there. The head chef was there. The owner of like 4 bunkers was there. So something was going on. I mean, but they wouldn't say. But,
so when's the next time you work?
Oh, I'm on an hour break, 6:15. The power's out. National Grid said that they'll get the city block up running. Right now you can see we're outside. See the cops are doing, trafficking lights.
Are you going to ask them if they want to come on the show?
That's a thought. No, don't get me started. They're doing their job. Ooh. So that's about it. I mean, call in. There's a robbery.
And just to be clear, you are not a part of this robbery at all. You are not considered a suspect.
Well, you can consider anyone a suspect, but no. I mean, we're on camera.
Well, do the police consider you a suspect?
No.
That's good.
No, it's...
All right. Well, Scott, you have a great weekend. All right. Keep us updated on the case. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott, with one of the more bizarre calls we've had from him, but I asked for it and we got it. Shout out to Doug from the couch. He's watching on Twitter. Recently got let go from a job, so been on the job hunt. Haven't been able to watch the streams, but keep up the awesome content. Jake, Doug, we miss you, man. Hopefully you get the work situation figured out and call back soon. South End Auto Detailing with a super chat. Sounds like Scott robbed the joint. Look, I'm not accusing Scott of anything. If he says he's not a suspect, I believe him. That's No Ghost writes in with his free super chat of the month. Scott is more of a Watson. I don't know. I could see him as a Sherlock. Who do we think caused the robbery? Who's responsible? These are the questions we need the answers to. Tom writes in, where was Doug on the couch last night during the robbery? Excellent point, Tom. Doug, where were you? Everyone could be a suspect, according to Tom. According to Scott. Tom is right. Man. We need to know. I won't rest until we find the real robber. All right. OJ was trying to find the real killer till he died. I won't rest till I find the real robber at Scott's place of work. Cole Thompson's watching the program. It was me. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Thompson in the house. He was the robber. Unreal. Sneakers to boots. Never a dull moment with this show. I thought the show was ending 30 minutes ago. It just kept going. Nice little mystery to close us out here on a Friday. I love it. Unreal. Mike D's Nuts says, where was Neil? Good point. Maybe Neil was involved. Alfonso thinks it was an inside job. Peter says, now that I think about it, we haven't seen Lane train in a while. Lane would never. He's mourning Canova's loss. Unreal. What a mystery, man. What a mystery. We are going to need to see the footage. That's the next step, Scott. You got to get us the footage. We'll break it down. We'll bring Fialco on to break down the footage on the show. All right, that's going to do it for me. I'm headed out. Let's go Yankees tonight. When Soto pinch hits with the bases loaded in the 8th inning and hits a grand slam, it's going to be one of the greatest regular season moments in recent Yankee history. You heard it here first, folks. All right, that does it for me. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Hit the like button. Nearing 200 likes, which is great. Love you guys. Thanks to all the super chats. 46 channel members gained during the show, 5 before the show. That's 51 in a single show. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for your incredible support. Hope you guys have a great Friday night. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. I'm back Sunday with O'Leary at 11 a.m. I'm on the radio for 4 hours tomorrow from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, so likely will not have a Saturday show. Dre Day at the buzzer says it was Hawk. Maybe with that Hawk mask on, anything's possible. All right. Once again, my name is Jake Asman. This has been the Jake Asman Show. If you haven't paid me yet for the Jets-Texans game and you're going, pay up, or I'm sending Big Rob to hunt you down. If you aren't going to that game, but you just want bonus content and to join the community on the Patreon and gain access to our Discord, patreon.com/Jake Asman Show. I will talk to you guys soon. JETS, 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 Jets. Once again, enjoy your weekend, everybody.
The only thing that can make this night better is some Charles Gorman Mother's Chicken Soup. Hello, Charles.
Hey, Charles, I need some more of that chicken soup.
It's Lenten season for us Christians/Catholics, so.
I need some of it, Charles.
And I'm sorry I didn't have any chicken soup today.
You sitting up there eating enchiladas.
I had a calzone for dinner.
I need it, Charles.
It was delicious.
Where is the recipes, Charles?
Anyways,
I need some of your mama's chicken soup.
I love to eat, so what can I say?
Yes.
I love this show, man. We got the best callers.
We now go live to our political expert, Vincent.
You engage and support a party that doesn't do jack shit. You want to see a real third party in action?
Helping us change the world. Thank you, B-Man.
If we don't get Tyrone Smith and shore up this goddamn offensive line, I'm done. This is bullshit. Everybody's praising Joe Douglas. I gotta tell you, I'm starting to get pissed. This is the difference between a winner and a goddamn loser. We're a bunch of losers. I'm tired of it. Tyrone Smith's sitting there. What does Joe Douglas say? But draw the line. I will give you $12 million. Wait, you're not going to pay the guy? What are you waiting for? Jesus Christ, I'm pissed. This Jet fan base is full of chickens. Who gives a shit about next year's draft? If you guys are not going to fly like eagles and throw some goddamn balls, get the hell off the chat and go hang out with Charles Gorman and his mother eating some chicken soup. I'm tired of this shit.